Good morning. Thank you for joining me this morning. Have my cup of coffee. And working on some target goals today. Writing a few thank you notes to send out. Do you write thank you notes the old-fashioned way, not just sending an email, but actually send out cards, letters? Do you address things? It's a smart thing to do. And it slows you down for a second. And people appreciate getting something in the mail. I know you do. I know I do. Having my Bulletproof coffee this morning in the wooden coffee mug. My Bulletproof coffee is just coffee, a teaspoon of honey, a teaspoon of coconut oil, and a small sliver of butter, grass-fed butter. Mix it all up. Right now, it's that time of day where the cats are going crazy in the house. Of course, they sleep all day. They are nocturnal. Nocturnal animals are incredible, mysterious. Working on target goals, not just a to-do list, but target goals. Very, very important. "2017 is a year of big changes. For me, it's probably going to be moving to a new household. Probably I'm looking towards expanding my personal business, working towards my personal Independence Day. Do you have a personal Independence Day? A day that you declare yourself free from other people controlling you, telling you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Clocking in. Do you clock in where you work? Best time of day, early in the morning. The only sound in the house is the cats. It's quiet. No media whatsoever. No light of a laptop, a computer, or mobile device. No television, no radio, no noise. I like it quiet in the morning. When I was a family man, I used to get up very, very early, like this, because I wake up naturally at about 4:30 every day, regardless of what time I go to bed. It just happens. That's not a curse, that's a blessing. And the quietness that I experience in the morning is amazing. When I was married, I used to get up at 4:30 in the morning, put on the coffee, be at the gym by 5, work out for 30 to 45 minutes. That's when I was lifting a lot of weights. Now about 90% of my workout is on a mat. and I use lighter weights because flexibility is much more important to me now than strength. I'm still strong, but that's not my goal. You can be strong and not be flexible, but you can't be flexible and not be strong. I would get done working out and then I would come back home, pour the coffee for myself. I'd go upstairs, and at the time I would take the baby and I'd bring him into bed, and we used to play a game called Snuggle Buggy. There'd be many times where he'd be standing up in the crib. It's so funny. The youngest, that is. Standing up in the crib. And I would take him upstairs to be with Mama, and to the baby and the kids, I always referred to their mother as Mama. And I'd say, let's go be with Mama. Play Snuggle Buggy. And I'd put him in bed with us, and he would just snuggle up. My gosh, those were just incredible memories. It was fun. I'd stay there for a couple minutes, and I'd go back downstairs. And then have my coffee, have breakfast. And by the time, and that was a very quiet morning. And then when I had my time to myself, I would go downstairs into my office, and I had a walkout basement, and I would check my email, and I would do it by lamplight or candlelight, not the office light. And it was always just so much more relaxing and setting my day in the right direction. And then by 7 o'clock or so, I could hear stirring around, and my wife would get up. I would hear water running and footsteps upstairs. And then I would come up. But those 2.5 hours in the morning were incredible. And then the hustle bustle of everybody getting ready for work and performing at life. What is your morning routine like? What do you do in the mornings? Are you up before everybody else? Do you give yourself time for you? That's important, you know. We don't have time to ourselves much anymore, do we? It's cherished. I challenge you to get back to have some time for yourself. Solitude, thinking, no noise, natural light, if at all possible. Well, those are just some thoughts for the day. I'm going to start getting ready for work. I need to iron some clothes, have another cup of coffee, groom myself, look like the people that I want to attract, have a spring in my step, set my attitude the way that I want it to go, rather than letting my day determine the direction that I'm going to go in. If you don't determine the direction that you want to go in, what will happen is somebody will cut you off on the way to work. You won't find a parking place. Things will happen. Stuff life. So make your decision how your day is going to be before your day starts. And you will always have a good day. And if something happens that isn't in the plan, you've already got the mindset that you're going to handle it. I hope that helps. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great day. Take care.